On July 10th, 2019, some crazy events would happen that would end up in a 17-year-old girl losing her life. Her name was Tatyanna Semion. On this day, she was in an apartment on Cinder Lane Parkway at around 1:30 a.m. with 4 other juveniles. Specifically, she was at Carrevious Davis, 18 years of age, apartment. While the group was hanging out, Davis was waving around a gun and allowing the outraged teens play with it as well. At one point, a 13-year-old girl grabbed a gun and cocked the hammer back, but because Davis didn't know how to decock it, he had the 13-year-old girl shoot the round into a lake behind the apartment complex. Police said then the group went back inside. After that, Davis told 17-year-old Tatyanna and a 16-year-old boy, "Let's play Russian roulette." The boy said he didn't want to play, and as he was looking down at his phone, he heard a gunshot. He then seen Davis place the gun on the table and start running around the apartments panicking. Davis was yelling Tatyanna's name and begging her not to die, while the other teens tried to stop the bleeding and called 911.
It's Orange County with the transfers in reference to 5292 Cinder Lane Parkway.
Yes, please hurry up. Call the ambulance. Somebody got shot.
Okay. Cinder Lane Parkway. Okay. Hello. Thanks, Orange County. Sir, hello.
Hurry up. The ambulance. We need the
Sir, who
ambulance.
got shot? Hello.
We need the ambulance. We need the ambulance.
So what is your name? Hello. 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 Hello.
Carrevious Davis was arrested and interrogated after this happened. He seemed very ashamed throughout this whole interrogation.
I know what she said. Are y'all girlfriend, boyfriend? That's what she said, huh? I'm not gonna lie to you, that's what she said. Is that accurate? Okay, is that yes? Okay. So you know her sister? The sister. 14-year-old sister? You don't know her? So the only person you know that I've showed you is Mari and Tati. That's yes? Yes. Okay. So tell me, when was the last time you saw Tati? I asked you that earlier, and you were not able to answer. You don't remember? Okay. Where were you living at during that time? On Wednesday? 3920 Timber Trail. Have you ever lived on Cinder Lane?
Sister house.
That's your sister house? Is Darian your brother?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You didn't stay with Darian?
No.
So if Darian say you guys stayed together, that would be a lie?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
He won't tell you that because I didn't stay there.
Okay. Now Darian was there the day that Tati was killed. So let's not play games, okay? You don't know what I'm talking about? So basically whatever they say is true, since you don't know. See, it's hard for me to ask you questions when you're saying you have you ever even been to that apartment on Cinder Lane?
Yeah.
So you've been there? That's your sister's house? Okay. When's the last time you were there?
I go there every now and then to check up on my little brother.
Davis's little brother was in the other room with this 14-year-old girl. This was actually Tatyanna's best friend. She called her sister. They interviewed her too, but in her interview, she didn't really want to tell on Davis.
So, in her tonight.
Okay. So I was in the room with Darian and we was chilling and stuff, like we was talking and stuff, and then like we was all quiet, and then like a few minutes later, like we heard a gunshot, and then
Chill with him.
Okay. Who all stays there? Your little brother and who else?
My older sister.
And your older sister. What's her name?
She got it.
Aventura Garrett. Are you aware that's where Tati was killed at?
I heard.
You heard? What'd you hear?
So I heard what the news said.
And what did the news say?
She died in that apartment.
In that apartment? Okay. And prior to the news, you had no idea that that's where she died?
No.
No? Have you spoken to your brother?
I don't really speak to him.
You haven't spoken to him since Wednesday? No? We dropped him off at 3920 Timber Trail.
I did one time, but he didn't say too much.
What did he say?
He said he came to the police station.
Okay, that's true. He didn't tell you what he told the detectives? No? This is what's bothering me. Why is everyone saying that you were with her when she was killed?
Everybody said I was with her.
Every last one of them.
We started like, they started screaming. Well, Z, she came out the room. She started running. She started screaming my name, and then I was like, "What's wrong?" Cause like the door, like the room door, like is jammed, so like it's hard for you to lift the door open.
Mm-hmm.
So I lifted the door open, and then like I started running out, and I saw my sister Tati. She was on the floor, and then like I was asking like where she got shot at, cause I didn't see no blood. And then like when I walked up to her, I saw like a lot of blood just coming from her neck, and I was like, "Yeah, give me some like like put pressure on it and stuff, cause it was like a lot of blood just like coming."
Let's do this. What time did you get to the apartment?
9.
Carrevious, I won't lie to you, man. Every last one of them sat in these interview rooms. Are they lying? 9 o'clock
Like,
tonight?
Like, yeah.
Okay. And how did you get over there?
Well, we walked over there because, like,
When you're saying we, who?
me and my sister, Tati, and Z, we walked over there because she's spent time with me for the rest of the summer, and we walked because at first we wasn't gonna come over here, but Tati had wanted to come over here because of we wanted to visit them. And
Okay.
So we went, and then we left around the house at 9, something like 9:12. Because I remember me looking at the clock, and it was 9:12 when we left.
So-
Well, we didn't walk. We got picked up.
Okay, who picked you up?
I don't know.
You don't know him?
Mm.
Can you describe him?
Got twists in his head. He's light skinned.
Light skin?
I don't know.
Yeah. How'd you get in contact with him?
My sister Tati.
Okay, so
She
Tati.
knows him. He be at the house, but
At what house?
the house.
Okay. So he came and he picked you up.
He picked us up and dropped us off, and he left and went to go to work.
Okay. And you don't know his name?
No, I don't know his name.
And where did he pick you up from?
He like like where like the hotel at, and across the street like the gas station. And he crossed the gas station like it says Rosemont Plasma over there. He picked us up from right there in front of it, and then he dropped us off because he had to go to work. He work at Tommy Hilfiger, like the place, the clothes store, and he dropped us off, and then he left, and then he didn't come back.
What type car does he have?
It was just a white car. I wasn't paying attention. It was a white car.
It's a white car. Was your mom aware that you were going over there?
Well, my mom, she knew, my mom, we told her that, like, my sister Tati told her that that's, like, family to her, so, like, we always go, like, she let us, like, she be picking us up from there, like, when we go over there all the time, she pick us up there when we want to go home and stuff, but, yeah, she knew that we were going there, because we told her, because she was at the house when we left.
So when you get into the apartment, who's all inside?
Me, Darian, and Z. That was it at first. That's who was in there first. Then it was, but like before that, they left though. It was a boy and his friend, and then they stayed there for a little bit.
What's his name?
I don't know them.
Listen, if it was an accident, that's what you need to tell us. You need to tell us that.
Y'all saying I'm under arrest for what? For what?
For murder. But if it was an accident, you need to tell us that. You need to tell us why you did what you did. And if it was an accident, then that's what you need to tell us. Whatever the truth is, that's what you need to tell us. Because all of this, it wasn't me, makes you sound real guilty. You understand? When you have 5 people saying it was you. And these aren't people that dislike you. Now, if it was someone who you had beef with and you had slept with a girlfriend or something while they were pissed off at you, then I would say, yeah, I can see why they would lie on him. But we're talking about family members, girlfriends, people that really, really care for you. So there's no reason that they would lie. Can we at least agree on that? Okay. Is that yes? You and your brother, are you guys close or?
We just stay together.
Okay. What about your girlfriend?
She just became my girlfriend.
Okay. You think she'd lie to you to get you in trouble?
I don't know at this point.
No?
I don't know.
Okay.
at
What
this
about-
point.
What about Mike?
Who's Mike?
The picture I showed you. He knows you real well.
How do you know me? That's what I'm trying to say.
Kyrie, have you ever met me?
No.
Have you ever met Detective Stanley?
No.
So someone had to tell us something. We just didn't pull your name out the air. It does not work like that. So be smart. Be smart. Someone had to tell us something, and multiple people had to say it. You got to understand this. This is homicide. Those people aren't going to lie because they can be charged. Now, they can speculate as to it being an accident, but that doesn't mean much. We need to hear from the person who did it, and that's you. Did you do it intentionally? I don't know. I don't know. That's going to be the big question. The big question in this case is not if you did it. That's not even that question. The judge had no problem signing the warrant if you did it. Okay? But I want you to understand this is all about what happened. Why did you do it? I know what they say. They didn't have anything bad to say about you. And to be honest with you, they initially lied. Well, I don't want to say lie. Well, they did not want to mention your name. You don't know?
Cause I was in the room, and then like I hear people down. When I went out there, that's when they were getting ready to leave.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
then that's when they were leaving and stuff. And then like after that, that's when we heard the gunshot. Like, but Z, she was like cause the door like where Tati got shot at, the door was open. So she was like, oh, like Tati was touching the gun and stuff, cause the gun was on the table, and she was like.
Okay, there was a gun on the table.
Like where she was laying at, where she got shot at. Z had told me like where she, cause I said what happened, cause like she was close, the only person close by her, like, cause like she first person that saw her, so she was like she had saw Tati touching the gun, cause the gun was on the table, and like that gun is like kind of jammed, cause when we put on safety, it don't work. So the person who ever tried to put on safety, it ain't go on safety, cause when she was touching the gun, it shot her. She probably shot herself. So that's what he said.
Is that what she told you?
Yes, because she had said Tati's playing with the gun.
Was playing with the gun?
Yeah.
Can you describe the gun?
It's a 30
It's a 38? How do you know?
because I saw it before.
You'd seen that gun before?
Yes.
Where at?
In the room.
But you can't expect them to risk their freedom over something they had nothing to do with. Don't, you put them in a very, very awkward situation.
How did I put them in that situation?
Okay. Well, they had to tell the truth. And I hope you're not banking on that they're going to change their testimony, because they won't. Because guess what? They will be charged. Okay? So if it was an accident, please tell us. For your sake. For the family's sake. Because she's wondering what happened to her 17-year-old daughter. The mom is here now.
Listen,
Okay.
if I tell y'all it was an accident, y'all would still charge me for the same thing. So what's going on?
Listen, you've been in the court system before, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you know initially you get charged with something. That's what the police do. And we base our charges on the evidence that we have. And I know this has been bothering you. I spoke to your aunt, and I looked at your history. There's nothing in your history that indicates violence. Now, you've had sticky fingers, but I understand. I'm saying little burglary charge and little petty stuff such as that, but nothing like this. This is not your character.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So what happened? That's what I'm saying. So what happened? What happened? How does that 17-year-old ends up dead? Carrie, I can see it in your eyes, man. I can see it in your eyes. This is bothering you. This has been bothering you ever since it happened. And I doubt if you've had over 3 hours sleep at any point. Because it's not in your character. If you were a stone, cold-blood killer, then that's different.
Like I said, if it's accidental, don't you get the same charge?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Every case is different. But I'm only asking you for the truth. Now, for all I know, maybe you did it on purpose. Maybe she pissed you off. I don't know. I don't know. Help me help you. Now, I know it's difficult.
You might want to say screaming, call it screaming, and I might call the ambulance. Or might telling me to run, like run. So I just ran and like came back, and then he kept saying run, so I just ran. I ain't come here since then. I don't know where Mike went, but nobody else went. That's all I know.
Who all had a gun? You say everybody, but let's go one by one. Did Mike have a gun?
Yeah,
What type gun did Mike have?
I don't know. I don't really know the gun.
What color was it?
It was, I think, silver.
You believe it was silver?
Yeah.
Was it a semi-automatic or a revolver? You know the difference? A revolver is the one that spins. You load the bullets into the little round cylinder? Have you seen those type?
I think it was a revolver then.
It's a revolver. What type gun did you have?
I told you I don't really know about guns.
Okay, can you describe the type gun you had?
It was black. Tati had a silver one too.
Okay. Was your gun a revolver?
I think it was.
Where'd you get it from?
It wasn't mine.
Okay, but where did you get it from?
Mike came over there with two guns.
How did you end up with the black gun?
That was Mike gun.
And you saying Tati had a gun?
Mm-hmm.
What type of gun did she have?
That's a long silver.
What type? Was it a revolver, semi-automatic,
It wasn't no revolver, it was a pistol.
pistol? Your brother had a gun?
No.
Anyone else in that apartment had a gun? You nodding your head? Was that no? Okay. So you're saying Tati had a silver gun. You believe it was a pistol, semi-automatic? Is that yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And you had a black revolver. That's accurate? And you say Mike had a silver revolver? That's yes?
In the back.
In the back room? Okay. And when was that? Prior to the night, when was the last time you saw the gun?
2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
Whose gun is it?
I have no idea. The person that lived there.
And who was that?
She's on vacation.
What's her name?
I don't know her name.
But it's her gun?
It's the person that lives there. Probably other people that live there, but I know that the person that lives there is his mom. It's
Who?
Dorian's mom.
Darian's mom
I don't know.
gun?
No.
What happened after that? While y'all were in the room? Where y'all? Y'all like in the living room? Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I told you I ran. Because Mike kept telling me to run.
Okay. Let's go back to the time of the shooting. Where were you at the time of the shooting?
I told you I was in the living room.
In the living room? Where in the living room?
I was
In the where?
in the corner.
In the corner?
Yeah.
Over there where the like in the kitchen? With a little, there's a table there and a couple of chairs. Hold on. We have to go. Bear with me, okay? I'm showing you crime scene photograph 12. See the look? Is this where you were? Over in the corner? Here's over here? What? Or here? This is the living room. I'm just gonna call this like a little kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at?
I'm sitting right there by the TV.
Right over here?
On that little counter right there.
Okay.
This is a small counter with a TV at.
Over here?
No, on the counter with a TV at. That's
Okay,
where
I see it. Okay. Where's Tati?
I don't know.
You don't know where she was?
I can't remember.
Okay. What was Mike
can't remember.
Okay. And what happens?
All we heard was a gun go off. I just blinked and I opened my eyes. And then I look and see Tatyanna Brown.
And where's Mike at that time?
Over her.
Where's the gun? And you said Mike had a silver gun. Where's that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, they were my guns. That's why I said I don't know.
At the time you hear the gunshot, where's the silver gun now? Because I know she didn't shoot herself. So, did you see Mike with a gun?
It was all on the table after I heard it.
How many guns on the table?
2.
2. And who guns were?
It was room for the siblings on the table.
Okay. And where was your gun at that point?
In my pocket.
In your pocket. And then what happens? What does Mike say?
He's like, we gotta go, this and that. We gotta run. I said, run. And I'm telling them to call the ambulance stuff. This is the first time I ever saw somebody like get shot like that, so I'm scared. And I just ran.
You didn't hang around?
For a minute I was, then I ran. I kept coming back in the house.
Were you-
She alright.
Did everyone come out the bedrooms?
Yeah, they were screaming.
And when they asked what happened, what did you say?
I ain't seen that. When they asked what happened, I was already gone. So I didn't know that they said that. That's when Mike was like, run, kept telling me to run.
This was Tatyanna's other best friend, and she was actually on FaceTime with her when she died.
July 12, 2001.
And I'm Detective Monfort, Atlanta Police Department. Also present is
Detective Mike Stanley.
we're here at the Orlando Police Department in interview room number 7. Today's date is July 11th, 2019. Case number is 2019-259-255. It's for a homicide. This statement will begin at 4:38 a.m. Jamari, could you raise your right hand? You solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you give in this case shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Jamari, I want you to walk me through what you actually saw and heard tonight reference to this homicide investigation.
Well, I was at my best friend's house and Tati was trying to get to me, which was on Texas Ave. But my best friend dad, he's Haitian. He doesn't play that, so I told her she couldn't come. So she was like, she's going to her friend's house, which is our friend. Not really.
Who is that?
Well, his name is Darion. He's a little boy. He's Ayanna's boyfriend.
Okay.
So I don't be there. I only went over there one day, but I went to my best friend's house, get my hair done. It's not even finished. So supposedly I was on FaceTime with Tati the whole day, and I just heard a gunshot, and she hit the ground, and everybody was just screaming. And I kept calling, nobody answered. So I took a lift there, and everybody it was just so many voices, and I knew she was dead because when I got there was an ambulance, and then like, why are you guys still there at the scene? I'm not dumb. Nobody wouldn't tell me, and then one police officer pulled me to the side and told me. Yeah, that's all I know.
So did she call you or did you call her? How did that transpire?
She called me.
Okay. And what time was that?
Like I was on FaceTime at like 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock?
Like for a long time. We was on the phone for like 11. We was on the phone for a long time.
So why is Mike telling you to run?
I don't know. He ran too, I heard.
You heard? So you ran first? That's yes?
Yeah.
Why?
Mike kept telling me to run. I was scared.
You know, Mike is a juvenile. You grown. So whatever Mike says goes.
Nah, but he was like, run there. Like, for what? Like, run.
See, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The way you're describing this, you're saying Mike shot her,
I don't know who shot her.
but you take off running.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Sometimes I can't even remember. It was too shocking.
Were you playing with a gun earlier that day? Earlier that night? You saying no?
Earlier that night.
Yes.
What you mean?
Did you have the Z? You know Z?
That's the other girl that was there.
Right. Didn't she fire the gun?
Yes.
Okay. What led up to that? Her firing the gun?
What you mean? Why she fired it?
Yes. Whose gun was it, number one?
I don't know who gun was that. That's what I'm saying. Like, the guns was already there when I got there.
Okay.
I guess she shot the gun on video
Right. Were you there?
when she shot the gun.
Yes.
Yeah, I had just got there.
Did you tell her to fire the gun?
No, she's fired on her own.
You remember which gun that was?
No,
So if she says you told her to fire the gun, would that be a lie too?
that's a real deal lie. Now that's a lie. Barely even know her.
I'm trying to figure out why everyone's lying on you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the big issue here. Like
These handcuffs.
those cuffs are really gonna have to stay on. Okay. I know it may not be the most comfortable. Are they hurting or are they just uncomfortable? I know they're uncomfortable.
Comfortable, man. I've been too long.
Okay.
Gotta use the restroom alone.
You have to use the restroom?
Yes.
Okay. Kyrie? Is that better now?
My name is Curry.
Okay, well, Carrevious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I apologize for that. We went off tape momentarily. You had to use the restroom, and also we needed to get the handcuffs off you. Did we ask you any questions about the case while we were off tape?
No.
Okay. So let's go back to the actual shooting. I want to make sure I have this correct. And it's you, Mike, and Tati in the living room. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold your head up. Okay. And the gun goes off. Can you tell me what actually happened?
Already did.
Well, let me ask you some direct questions. Were you playing with the gun that day? Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
You saying, is that yes?
Yes.
Okay. How are you playing with the gun?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, how are we going to know? You say you were playing with the gun. Are you playing a game of Russian? You know what Russian roulette is?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what you were playing?
No.
Okay. Was anyone playing Russian roulette?
No.
Okay. When you say playing with the gun, what were you doing?
When I play with the gun, it's like, I can take the bullets out,
Okay.
and then I hit a click, so.
Okay, so you take the bullets out and you pull the trigger and hear a click sound. Is that what you did on Wednesday? You nod your head yes. Is that yes?
Yes.
Are you sure all the bullets were out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you take the bullets out of a revolver?
I would take the bullet out.
Right, I just want to make sure you really know how to take them out. Because you are young.
The clip come out.
With a revolver,
Right, spinning.
the spinning, the cylinder.
Yeah, and then just dump it in my hand.
Okay, so you open the cylinder up and just dump the bullets into your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many bullets were in it?
3.
3 bullets? Is that the same gun that Z fired?
No.
That wasn't the same gun?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Could it have been and you just confused?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So you say the bullets come out, and then you close the cylinder, and is that yes?
Yes.
So at that point, the gun is safe to play with? To me, what you say you played with the gun, what is that?
I told you.
Taking the bullets out, that's playing with the gun?
Mm-hmm.
And once you take the bullets out, what do you do with it? Are you waving it around,
Yeah.
pointing it, playing? What?
I told you just with the clicking sound.
Okay, so you just pulling the trigger.
Yes.
Okay. Did you pull it once, or did you pull it multiple times, or?
Multiple times.
Okay. About how many times?
About 5.
About 5 times. Is it pointed at anyone?
Yeah.
So, you're pulling the trigger. How are you holding the gun? Is it?
Yes.
Okay. So not in the air, more to the side? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. And the muzzle is not pointed at anyone? And you pull it, what, 5 times? And it goes click each time?
Each time.
Okay. While you were doing that, what was Tati?
I don't know.
You don't know? Was she in the room?
I don't know. Told you. I barely remember what happened that night.
Was Mike playing with a gun? What is that? Is that yes?
Yes.
So what was he doing?
I don't know. I don't got my eyes on him.
So you just assuming he was playing with the gun because you didn't see him play with the gun, did you?
At first I did, then I didn't.
Okay, let's talk about that. You said at first you did. How was he playing with the gun?
I don't know.
You don't know, or you just don't want to tell us? Or is this something that you're trying to forget? Because multiple people are telling us you said it was an accident. And it sort of sounds like if you're pulling the trigger, one may have been in the cylinder, and that would have been an accident. Is that what happened?
I would know if one was in there. It was not nailed in there.
Well, why is everyone saying it was an accident? That you shot her, but it was an accident.
I don't know why would they say it was me. Probably because I was the last one to come to the police, but I don't know.
No, you didn't come to the police. So let's at least be real. You took off running, correct?
No.
So not only are all the people in the house lying on you, those 3 detectives who arrested you are lying on you also.
You said I took off running?
Yeah, you tried to get out the back door.
No, I peeked out the back door.
Okay.
I went back in the house.
Okay. You knew you had a warrant?
No.
Okay. Now, I'm still trying to figure out why are they saying that you shot her and you told them it was an accident. That sounds believable. Did you mistakenly tell them it was an accident? Kyrie, I want you to read this. So when me and Darian was in the room playing the game, I heard a loud gunshot. Then everybody started screaming. So me and Darian ran out the room, and I saw Tati on the floor. And then I started going crazy, and I asked Mike what happened. He told me Kyrie shot her on accident by trying to take the bullets out the gun. And then Tyree told me it was an accident himself. That's a lie, right? That seemed to be a theme. Is that, I don't know, is that a lie?
Speak to her. I don't even speak to her.
Okay, so that's a lie.
Yes.
Okay. So when Mike told us pretty much the same thing, that you were playing with the gun and accidentally shot her, he's lying too. When Maury said that she wasn't there, but she was FaceTiming you at the time, and you accidentally shot her, she's lying too?
That's what Maury said, but...
Is she lying? Is she lying too? Please tell me, why is this big conspiracy? If it was an accident, you just have to man up to it, that it was an accident. The more you lie, the more guilty it makes you sound. Kyrie, hold your head up, man. You are a man. Can you just hold your head up? Okay. Have I been fair to you? Try to treat you like a man, or treat you with respect. I don't have any issues with you. You've never done anything to me. Your history is not that bad. Really not bad at all. This is not something that you would, at least I don't believe, that you would intentionally do. From what I understand, you and Tati had no issues between you guys.
What you mean?
There was no issues, like she's mad at you or you mad at her. Is that accurate? Were you mad at her?
No.
Okay. Was she mad at you?
No.
Okay. Okay. So, sounds like it's possibly just kids playing around with the gun. Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay. Did you accidentally shoot him?
It was me.
Did Mike accidentally shoot him?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know, but he knows. And not one person has told us that Mike shot her. Not a one.
Because nobody was really in there.
That was the topic of conversation. Once that shot was fired, everyone wanted to know what happened. I can hear it on the 911 call. You were not there for the 911 call. Were you still there?
Yes.
Okay. Not a one person say Mike shot her. But you.
Look, if Darian and Ayana is in the room and Z is in the room, how do everybody say it's me? And when Mike, the last one in there, after I leave, Mike in there. So they asking Mike, what you think he gonna say?
I would hope he tells the truth. 'Cause number one, everyone should have stayed there.
That's what I was saying.
That's what you were saying? But why didn't you stay? You're the adult.
I told you I was scared.
You don't think they were scared either? 13-year-old stayed. But a 13-year-old girl stayed. But an 18-year-old man is so afraid that he leaves and had done nothing. This is what you want me to believe. This 18-year-old man has done nothing. And this 13-year-old girl, who's also done nothing, but she stays. Does that make sense? Usually, people who do something what they should not have done, either, sometimes intentionally, but sometimes by accident, I understand that, they leave. But you're going to have to man up. The truth is always the best way, especially if something was accidental. What happened to the gun you had?
Left it there.
You left it at the scene? Is that yes?
Yes.
Why are people saying you left with it?
People is lying to you, bro. He said I left with the gun.
The gun was out there when we got there.
Who was there?
It was there?
I said, who was there?
When we got there?
Yes.
Who do you think was there?
Darian,
Okay.
his girlfriend,
Okay.
and the 13-year-old.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so you know the answer. You don't have to ask me if you know the answer.
So y'all ask Mike where the gun at?
What do you think? Will we not be doing our job?
When I left, the gun wasn't there. It wasn't with me.
Say that again?
When I left, the gun wasn't with me.
Who was it with? You don't know?
I told you I saw 2 guns on the table. And the one I had, I left it on the counter.
At what point did you put it on the counter?
Like 10 minutes before everything went off, about 5 minutes.
Is that the same gun you were playing with?
The black gun, yeah.
And you left it on the counter? Is that yes?
Yes.
Why'd you put it on the counter?
Because that wasn't my gun.
It was Mike's gun? Is that yes?
Yeah.
Did Mike pick you up that day to go pick the girls up? So that's a lie too?
He said he picked me up.
He picked you up from the apartment, drove you to Circle K, picked up the girls. Is that a lie?
He brought the girls there himself.
Okay, but aren't you in the car with him?
No.
Are you capable of telling the truth? Sounds like you're playing a game that you really don't want to play.
I'm not playing
seriously.
anything. I'm being so serious. I don't know if the gun is in there or I don't know who caught it.
You have no idea.
No, I don't. I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. I don't know if the gun's still in there. I don't know who has it. I don't know where is it. I don't know.
When you
asking
came
the
out the
wrong
room,
person.
when you came out the, who should I be asking?
Them two over there.
Those two. Okay.
Yeah. Mainly Z. She was the main one seeing it.
Mainly her.
Yeah, she the main one that saw everything. Caught my attention, screaming.
You think she took the gun?
No,
You don't think she took it?
no,
Well, who do you think took it?
because she's not the type of person.
Okay, who do you think took it?
It ain't no who I think. I don't know.
So she could have taken it.
I mean, I ain't saying it, you saying it.
Ayana, you know what we really need the truth. We truly do. We truly do. And I know you know.
Mm-hmm. I really don't. Because if I knew, I would have told you. You want you, I don't know why y'all keep asking me this, but
Well, if you were in our shoes, wouldn't you be asking the same question?
I don't know who got the clay for real. All jokes aside, I don't know who got the gun.
Did anyone leave the apartment?
When it happened,
Yes.
I don't know. Well, no.
Did you leave?
No.
And
Well,
And
I
Darian?
left to go across the street to go knock on the door so they can help us to go like.
okay. Did Darian leave?
No, he stayed by Tati to make sure she was okay.
And what about Z? Did she leave?
She was crying like standing by the door with the door open, screaming, crying.
So you're the only person that left. And you saying you left to get
Like to
help.
get help, like 'cause like when you like in front of their house, like across like when you walk across, it's like people like. And I had screamed their name because they was on the balcony and their back porch, and I was like, "Yeah, please help, please help."
Did they respond?
No, but I think no. Well, the lady did. She was like, what's going on? What's going on? I heard a gunshot, and that's when it was like my sister, and that's when she was trying to come over there. She was like, the man that lived there, I think that's her boyfriend or something. He was like, don't get in it, don't get in it.
And they live right across. Now, when we get the results back from your test, it's gonna show that you didn't touch a gun.
Yeah, I ain't touched no gun today.
And you sure the two guys, Jaden and Quay, had already left?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Okay, about like was it before the shooting, did they leave like what 30 minutes, an hour?
You know, they left like say like they got here, then they was chill with us, like they was talking to us and stuff. And then they was like, oh, we gotta go. It's late, and that's when they left. They ain't stay for long. They probably like stay for like 30 minutes.
And they left together.
Mhm.
Now, what about that worked at Tommy Hill figure? That was in the white car. That picked you up.
I don't know.
And you don't know him?
No.
But you've seen him before?
Yeah.
But you just don't know him?
No, I don't know.
Okay. But you said he went to go to work?
Mhm.
Okay. About what time was that?
I could say like going on 10 because like we left like 12 and stuff like that, and like I could say like going on to like 10.
So he's going to work at 10 o'clock?
No, he going to work at 11. He's supposed to be at work at 11.
Okay. Take the stand.
Yeah. You know what? You and Darian were in that other room without the bed.
Mm-hmm.
You heard the gunshot,
Yeah.
and you came out and you saw her on the ground.
Like when I ran out and that's,
You ran out.
yeah, I ran out and Darian ran out, and that's when I was.
And you said Darian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were screaming like what happened? And that's when she was on the floor, and I ran to her and I like got on my knees and I like started like just check like to see like where the blood was at and stuff.
And did you run out right after you heard the sound?
Yeah, like soon as I ran, like exact soon as like I could say like I was probably like a couple minutes, like a couple seconds late, but like
Okay.
when I like I came out there, like she was on the floor, like.
So, because they said this, that mean I'm lying?
Oh, you are lying. You are lying. I'm willing to help someone as much as I can, but it has to be the truth. But don't expect me to lie. Do not expect me to go to court and say I believe what you said. Because for me to believe everything you said, there's a big conspiracy out there to lie on you. Everybody. Everybody from the people who were there all the way up to the officers that arrested you. It's all one big lie to frame Carrevious of the death of this 17-year-old girl. And it's a shame that you don't even have the heart to say what really happened.
Y'all think I ain't saying what really happened?
I know you're not.
I know.
And you know you're not. And that's why you stayed on the run.
Run.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. People have been telling you you need to tell the truth.
Who told me that?
But don't worry about that. Okay? This isn't my first rodeo. But I look at me, Kyrie. Look at me. Seriously. Seriously. Lying always makes it worse. Always makes it worse. And there's nothing I can do about that. Absolutely nothing I can do about you lying, besides trying to convince you to tell the truth. The same, and that's what should happen if something was accidental. If it was accidental, that's what should happen.
What?
The truth. The truth. You so afraid of the truth. And this 17-year-old lost her life. You'll wake up in the morning. She's being buried. And I'm quite sure she died thinking that you were her friend. Is that the way you honor her?
Was her friend?
Well, she can't speak now. Don't lie on her.
I'm not lying on her.
She knows who shot her. She knows exactly who shot her. Carrie, hold your head up. Hold your head up. I know it's bothering you. And it's going to eat at you for the rest of your life unless you get it out. You're not a killer. You're not a stone blood killer. This is going to bother you. You're not fooling anyone. Everyone over there knows what happened. You're not fooling us. Accidents happen. You're not that familiar with the mechanics of a revolver. The gun is cocked and you don't even know how to decock it. That's no big deal. Because if you were a stone cold killer, things like that you would know about. So I'm not saying you should have had, you guys should have had guns. You shouldn't have. But this case is not about that. It's a 17-year-old. Her mom is devastated. Killing. And you can be forever linked to it. Because it's still out there. So can you tell us at least who can we speak to find the gun?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
You don't know? All right, Kyrie. I have to take you for your word on that. Even though I think you know something. Detective Stanley?
Nothing else at this time. Nothing.
Kyrie, do you have any questions for me? Okay. Listen, I know it was difficult today, but I think you did the right thing. And with all that being said, it still has to go to the process. I'm still hoping we can recover the guns. I'm gonna do everything I can, because that's the big thing now in this case. Will you have a bond?
Yes.
When you go before the judge tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow. Right now, you don't have a bond. You go before the judge, that's when he or she can set a bond for you.
Like, if I do get a bond, how much would it be?
You're asking the wrong person. Yeah, only a judge. A judge can go all the way from 0, get just out on your own recognizance, to no bond. So I won't comment on that because it'll be inaccurate. But you'll find out tomorrow. So if you do get out, I'm gonna leave you my card. If you can find that gun or lead us to the gun, that would be big in this case. Okay? I'll get one from my desk. All right, Kyrie. Sit tight. And the officer taking you to 33rd. Like I say, you'll see the judge in the morning, and hopefully they give you a bond. Because if that leads to getting the gun back, I can live with that. This statement will end at 4:22 p.m. And today's date is July 18th, 2019. And the case number was 2019-259-255. And we're here in interview room number 6. All right, Kyrie. Seriously, I don't think you're a bad person. I would say this once it's over with, however it ends, leave guns alone. Leave them alone, man. We know y'all like to play with guns. Everyone say that's just sort of what y'all do. But leave that alone. Leave that alone. A gun is really nothing to play with. Because situation like this, decent kids, none of you guys had really bad records. And this how it ends. So, at least I can tell the family that you did man up. So, at least that hopefully that gives them some sort of peace. But they have a long road ahead of them. A long road. Is there anything you want to say to the family that you want me to tell them, or did you know the family? No. I'm gonna bring a card back in here, and then that'll be it, okay?
Carrevious was ultimately charged with the murder of Tatyanna and is still locked up to this day.
And I'm missing my daughter. I'm trying to be strong for her because I know she wanted me to.
But that'll be about it for this video. Make sure you like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what y'all want to see next. And as always, stay blessed and stay well. Yeah, I'm out.